The ground didn't shake. There were no alarm signals and no time to run. This woman was watching TV when she heard a rumbling sound. She says the water came in quickly and dragged her out. When it started receding, she decided to run, and then the water came back for a second time. First responders on the ground are not only dealing with colossal material damage, but their own shock.
Last night, it was quite strange because I can see that the level of the water was high, and then there's a rumbling sound. It was not only sound, but also vibration that we actually feel.
The affected area is busy this time of year. Tourists flock to the beach towns for the holidays. For locals, like this woman, it's incomprehensible. We were all set up for Christmas, she says, but it's been destroyed by the waves. The rest has been stolen. What am I going to do, she asks. And perhaps the images that best articulate the shock of it all, this widely circulated video showing Indonesian pop band 17 performing when the waves struck. Today, the lead singer released this video, clearly emotional, speaking about band members that were killed and others connected with the group that are still missing. And today, a second panic after a false alarm said another tsunami was coming, adding fear to the pain of losing family and homes. Many now don't want to go home.
So, Renee, it is daytime now in Indonesia. What is the latest?
Well, Adrian, the daylight will help in the search for the missing as authorities work hard to identify all the victims. Now, there are some areas that first responders just simply haven't been able to get to yet. And another challenge is the fact that there could be another tsunami. Don't forget, this is a very active volcano and it will continue to erupt for the days and weeks to come. So there is a real possibility that another disastrous wave could come before people even have a chance to recover from this one.
Okay, Renee, we'll be watching. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
So probably the most persistent question in all of this, you've heard it before, why was there no warning? Well, scientists say the blame lies in the nature of the disaster itself. Previous tsunamis, like the 2004 disaster that killed close to 250,000 people, were caused by underwater earthquakes. Investigators believe this time it was an undersea landslide. So after the volcano blew, part of the mountainside collapsed, displacing water and causing the wave. You might think earthquake, landslide, what difference does that make? Short answer, it's all about advance notice. Earthquakes can be detected from far away, giving authorities extra time to send tsunami alerts. And even though the Anak Krakatau volcano had been actively rumbling away for weeks, there's no way to predict a landslide. This event was so sudden and so localized, an expert from the U.S. Geological Survey called this disaster, quote, the ultimate no-notice event. Now, Canada's Prime Minister expressed his condolences today. In a tweet, Justin Trudeau called the disaster shocking and tragic. He also said Canada is ready to help if needed. As far as we know at this point, no Canadians have been affected by the tsunami, but Global Affairs Canada says it is ready to act if that should change.